All right, folks, this is information update with yours truly, Delton Ashbert Marin. We want to say blessings to you. All right, and we hope that everything is okay for you this morning. We trust that you are doing well so far as I try to set my camera the way it should be. This is information update and on point. Nevertheless, we want to welcome you to our broadcast. We want to say thanks for being a part of this beautiful morning and this beautiful day. All right, so we want to say special greetings going out to you as well. First and foremost, it's very important that we are alive, so we need to give God thanks and praise in all the aspect in every given way. It is of paramount importance, and also for also for those of you who are not feeling well, we hope that your day is going to be okay. Information update 11 a.m. Special. We want to say thanks to you for being a part of our regular show. This is what we do. All right. So I want to say large up yourself and thanks for being a part of our usual shows, whether it be reality check, whether it be information update, or whether it be on point. All right, so I just wanted to say thanks for being a part of that particular show. And again, if you want to be a guest on the show, just let me know and we can try to accommodate you as well in any given way. You can send your comments in the comment section, and we will be accommodating you. Well, as is, we should be going through our information. This is information update. All right, so let's see what's on for our information update as I play a little bit of Itarala instrumental right now. This is Itarala rhythm, Garifuna instrumental from LMB Roots. All right, I want to say again, greetings to you. Welcome aboard to the show called Information Update. Candidate all watching, thanks for watching. Simon Bull, thanks for watching as well. And greetings to you. And this one says the U.S. Army is conducting a disaster response exercise out of Ladyville. That's what it says right here. And as school restarts, Ministries of Health and Education, Red Cross, painting murals at primary schools countrywide to remind students of importance of hand washing. And it continues to say that Minister of Education Francis Fonseca, Qatar representative, discussed education and cultural cooperation. And as well, vaccination continues throughout the Belize district on Friday and at one spot in Belize City on Saturday. And Belize weather looking at fair weather broken up by showers entering the weekend. And we get to understand too that the barber who forgot he was ticketed for face mask violation last year and never showed up to court finally caught and fined $655. And as well, call center agent pleads guilty to smoking weed in public, and Belize City woman fined for 26.4 grams of marijuana. That's our update as we speak to you this lovely day. All right, and as we can just give you a bit more of what's transpiring in terms of the weather. Let's start off with the weather first and the foremost right here. All right, and thank you very much, Kanditol, for telling me Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you and your family too as well. Let's take a look at the Belize weather. Fair weather broken up by showers entering the weekend. It says the National Meteorological Service of Belize forecast sunny skies today and partly cloudy to cloudy skies tonight. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will excuse me, occur mainly over southern and inland areas, isolated elsewhere. Highest temperatures are 84 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 86 degrees inland, and 75 degrees in the hills. Tonight, low temperatures are 76 degrees along the coast and 68 degrees inland and 62 degrees in the hills. Winds are easterly at 10 to 20 knots, and sea state is light to choppy. Independence Pop, thanks for watching. Tides will be high at 2:01 this afternoon and low at 7:55 this evening. Sun will set at 5:33 this evening, and the sunrise will be on Saturday at 6:24. Saturday we'll see a few showers and thunderstorms around the country. Our thanks to forecaster Angela Guy at the Belize Weather Bureau in Ladyville. All right, and want to say thanks for being a part of the show called Information Update and On Point with the Delton Marin. And if you want to share any thing this morning with us, feel free to deal with that. All right, feel free to do so. Belize City Barber Edison Alexander Castillo, 22, was ticketed for a face mask offense in October 2021. He was brought to the Belize City Magistrate Court on Thursday on a bench warrant and made to answer for his outstanding charge. According to Castillo, when questioned by Magistrate Kiana Gordon about his failure to show up to court for the offense, he simply forgot he had been ticketed until the magistrate was kind enough to jog his memory. The face mask offense carries a fine of $500, as we have been telling you right here on Point and Information Update. And with a grace period of 15 days, but for his delinquency, Castillo was fined $650 plus $5 cost of court, which must be paid by April 29. In his defense, Castillo explained he had just left his barbershop on West Colette Canal when police stopped him as he removed his mask briefly to brush off some hair. He believes the police dealt with him unfairly and that he should have been given a second chance. This is Information Update right here on Southern Mix Radio, Facebook and YouTube channel. Call center agent pleads guilty to smoking weed in public. I believe the man of an Ebony Street address, Candice Williams, 24, was fined $75 in Belize City, a magistrate court on Thursday, after pleading guilty to smoking cannabis in a public area. Williams, a call center agent, appeared unrepresented in court before Magistrate Kiana Gordon. Police say a mobile patrol on Newton Barrack on Monday, January 3rd, when they spotted Williams smoking suspected cannabis. He was picked up and escorted to the police station where he was charged. Williams was fined $75 plus $5 cost of court, which must be paid by January 28th. Information update on Southern Mix Radio, Facebook and YouTube channel. Belize City woman fined for 26.4 grams of marijuana. According to information, Belize City woman Tamara Moody, 25, was fined $205 in Belize City Magistrate Court on Thursday after pleading guilty to possession of a controlled drug. Moody, a former mother of 3, appeared unrepresented in court before Magistrate Kiana Gordon and wasted no time in pleading guilty. Gordon took into consideration that Moody was a first-time offender who did not waste the court's time and imposed a non-custodial sentence and fine of $200 plus $500 cost of court, which must be paid by February 28, or face 1 month in prison in default of payment. Moody was arrested at her Barrack Road home after GI3 officers conducted a raid at her residence and found 25 small Ziploc bags of weed weighing up to 26.4 grams. Diane Cordelia Croft, 34, of San Pedro, was charged in Belize City Magistrate Court on Thursday for drug trafficking and fined $805. Croft appeared unrepresented before Magistrate Court, Kiana Reid, and pleaded guilty, as we have been telling you as well with these information right here. Croft appeared unrepresented before Magistrate Court, Kiana Gordon, and pled guilty to the charge of possession of controlled drugs with intent to supply to another person. According to reports, Croft was picked up by police on January 4th at the Central Park in San Pedro, where she was found with 109 grams of cannabis. In court, Croft, a mother of 5, asked for leniency. Magistrate Gordon took her guilty plea into consideration and imposed a fine of $800 plus $5 cost of court to be paid by April 29, 2022, or face 6 months in prison in default. She was ordered to settle several other outstanding fines before she could leave, stemming from other previous charges for a face mask violation in November 2021, $105, a traffic violation from July 2020, which is $155, and a charge of boisterous behavior in April 2019. This is information update and on point with yours through the Delton Marin. As we continue on, right here, Belize, Kayo and the Northern Districts take burnt of new case load. Belize City continues to lead the daily COVID-19 table by leaps and bounds. 24 new cases were reported out of 268 in mainland Belize District. There were an additional 15 in Ladyville, but nowhere else in the district reported more than 5. Speaking of COVID-19, out west, Bemapan added 29 new cases, San Ignacio 26, Santa Elena 13, Benquevio del Carmen 12, and San Jose Socots 10. Overall, the Car district added 122 new cases. Orange Rock district added 71 new cases, with 39 in Orange Rock and 12 in San Felipe Village, with Corozal added 13 in Corozal Town. The South was marginally spared, with Dangriga adding 80 new cases of 37 in the Stanton district, and Portagoda Town having 8 of the 9 new cases in the Toledo district, the other being in San Antonio. One more COVID-19 patient is in intensive care unit. According to information reaching our information update desk, 11 people remain hospitalized with COVID-19 countrywide. However, the number of patients in intensive care has risen to 4. 5 hospitalized patients are unvaccinated, 1 is partially vaccinated, 4 are fully vaccinated, and 1 of uncertain status. Of those in this ICU, 2 are unvaccinated, 1 is partially vaccinated, and 1 is fully vaccinated. Belizeans are reminded to get their second dose of the vaccine and booster as necessary to avoid the worst effects of the disease if they are infected. This is information update and on point right here on Southern Mix Radio, my Facebook page and YouTube channel. Active cases of COVID-19 approaching 4,000. The Ministry of Health and Wellness daily COVID-19 data shows, according to information we have received, that the numbers are going up. It says the COVID-19 data shows 579 new cases reported in the past 24 hours. Some 3,158 new tests were conducted on 3,087 persons countrywide for a daily positivity rate of 18.8%. An additional 612 samples are under investigation, and total active cases now number 3,707. However, no new deaths were reported. Ministry of Health releases January Corozal District vaccination schedule. Posted the January Corozal District vaccination schedule on Thursday. The Ministry of Health and Wellness did so. The post said that vaccinations will be administered daily from Monday to Friday at the Corozal Community Hospital. Vaccination will be given at the Roundhouse in Corozal on Saturday, January 8th and Saturday, January 22nd. Additionally, vaccines will be conducted at Cristo Rey on Wednesday, January 19th, San Narciso and Pachacan on Thursday, January 20th, and Chinook on Tuesday, January 25th. Vaccinations are available for all persons 12 years and older. However, persons over 18 who have received their 2 shots are able to get a booster. We quote, "We continue to encourage persons 18 years and older to get a COVID-19 vaccine booster. If you have reached the required time frame to be eligible to take one, you may kindly do so," as the Minister of Health and Wellness said on Thursday. Please also visit any of the vaccine center locations countrywide for more information. End of quote from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. And talking about booster, the Ministry of Health and Wellness is now recommending COVID-19 vaccine boosters for persons 18 years and older through the different health regions, which had already been promoting boosters, and some of them, like the Central Health Region, on their own social media pages. Now, the Ministry of Health and Wellness itself has put out a flyer encouraging all persons 18 years or older to do so. We continue to encourage persons 18 years and older to get a COVID-19 vaccine booster. If you have reached the required time frame to be eligible to take one, the Ministry of Health and Wellness says, kindly do so. Visit any of our other vaccine center locations countrywide and get more information. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says it has Pfizer, BioNTech, and Johnson's vaccines available for persons who want to get their boosters. For persons whose first 2 shots were AstraZeneca, Pfizer, BioNTech, and Sinopharm, a booster is recommended 3 months after the second dose. And for those who were vaccinated with the Johnson vaccines, the booster is recommended 2 months after the first dose. Those who have been vaccinated with AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and Sinopharm, the recommended booster is a Pfizer vaccine. Those vaccinated with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the Ministry of Health and Wellness is recommended a booster of the same vaccine. Vaccination boosters included are available at all vaccinating sites countrywide. We want to say thanks for listening, thanks for watching our information update show with yours through the Delton Marin. One day after government announces creation of Climate Finance Unit, Green Climate Fund approves $1.2 million in grant funding for Belize. That is the information reaching our table as we speak. Just one day after the government of Belize announced creation of Climate Finance Unit, CFU, to access climate funding for Belize, Green Climate Fund, GCF, they have approved $1.2 million in grant funding. According to a statement by the government of Belize Press, the Ministry of Economic Development, Belize National Design Authority, NDA, and MED, to the Green Climate Fund and the newly formed Climate Finance Unit, CFU, announced the GCF approval of the project entitled Enhancing Access for Climate Finance Opportunities through Pre-Accreditation Support to Belize, a Social Investment Fund, BSIF, and Ministry of Economic Development, MED, and Technical Support for Belize National Protected Areas System, BNPAS entities. The Belize $1.2 million grant is intended to support the accreditation of the Ministry of Economic Development so that it can access up to $50 million in grant funding directly from the GCF and other international funding institutions. This will further strengthen the MED's current structure, including its fiduciary standards such as administration, finance, procurement, integrity, and transparency, as the statement said. Activities on this component will include a gap assessment and action plan as the first step. The funds should also address gaps identified under a previous readiness project that inhibit the BSIF from seeking accreditation. BSIF as direct access entity will vastly complement the work being done by other potential accredited entities already having vast experience in implementation of social projects within the education, health, and water and sanitation sectors, and extensive past collaboration with NGOs, CSOs, and private sector organizations, as the press added. Additionally, the GCF funding will help to analyze the institutional and technical needs of national stakeholders within the Belize National Protected Area System, providing the framework for the system's advancement towards climate resilience. The Protect Areas Conservation Trust Pact will be the delivery partner since they have accreditation experience and continue to support Belize's efforts to combat climate change, as the statement continues to say. Dr. Osman Martinez, CEO on the Economic Development Ministry and National Designated Authority, thanked the GCF team and congratulated Leroy Martinez, Economics/GCF focal point. Leroy Martinez, Pact Climate Change Technical Officer Denier Swayze, and BSIF and MIE Specialist Sean Finetti for their effort and excellent leadership in development and seeking approval of the project proposal. You're listening to Southern Mix Radio. You're listening to as well information update right here on my Facebook page and YouTube channel. Belize and El Salvador have opened areas I've been telling you of potential military cooperation after a visit by Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of El Salvador, Graciela Marina Perez, to Minister of National Defense and Border Security, Florence Marin Jr. The minister said he was particularly interested in access to their military academy and military industry. The possibility of getting a Salvadoran military attaché accredited to the El Salvador Embassy was also discussed. Also present were Oscar Mira, Minister of State and CEO, Brigadier General retired Dario Tapia, while accompanying Perez was Gitali Ochoa Agueñada, Minister Consular at the El Salvador Embassy in Belize. And once again, for those of you listening, for those of you watching, I am Delton Ashbert Reno Marin as we continue on with our information update. And finally, the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise, MAFSE, announced that it has relocated the Department of Agriculture Belize District Office, as we've been telling you in our information update on point. The Belize District Office is now located at number 10 and 3/4 miles on the Philip Goulden Highway in Ladyville, right next to the NEMO office at the Tubal Trade and Vocational Institute compound. Miguel Balan, who is the acting director, if I may inform you all about that, folks, he also says, right, Miguel Balan, who is the acting district agriculture officer, said that the Belize District Department of Agriculture's plan for 2022 include improvement of farmer organization, amplification of extension communication and information outreach, and as well better resource management to build climate resiliency and competitiveness to all our farmers. The MAFC said that the department contact information remains unchanged. Email clerkbz@agriculture.gov.bz and telephone number 205-5087/5088. You can call them today for more information. This has been information update right here with yours truly, Delton Marin, and we trust that you all are enjoying as well. Once again, let me go over who are with us this morning. Candidate Owl, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Simon Ball, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. And Independence Pop, thanks for watching as well, thanks for listening. Jess Cordova, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Maria Martinez, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Tamara Rubio, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. And hi, Tamara, one love as usual. All right, there's no need for you to worry. You always covered once I'm here, Tamara Rubio. One love, all right? And first and foremost, I must tell you, yeah, my battery is running down, folks. I wanted to see if we could have gotten a guest per se in our information update and on point right here. But I also want to tell you that we are here, all right? We are here, and that's what we do. And we want you to share our information update with others out there and let them be a part of it as well. Folks, continue to support. There's not going to be any information update on Saturday and Sunday. We have our information update during the week, but we'll be looking at how we're going to be restructuring for the upcoming week. As again, we'll be doing that. Remember, we are looking at 11 in the morning and for our information update and on point. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you listening for those of you watching as well. I want to say good morning to my sons, Delton, Marin Jr., Elton, my daughters, Delany and Delini, their mom, Juliet. I want to pick up my mom, Auntie Dita, Edith, my dad, Hector, my sister, Tadine, Charette, Delce, Merdit, Tiffany Palazzo Quilter, Felicia Gonzalez, big up yourself as well. My brother Jerry and Jerry Cacho and Doreen. I want to say big up to you. My older sister Jermaine. I want to say blessings coming out your way too as well. And we hope that everything is working out just fine for you. And for those of you out there in the World Wide Web, I want to say blessings, blessings to you. And if you want to get in contact with me at any time, let's say you want to call me and you want to talk to me about certain issues or you want to be a part of the show, these are the numbers to call. Listen to them very carefully.
For those of you who want to give us a call right here on Southern Mix Radio, you can call us at 501-663-3708, 665-3255, or 664-8508. Southern Mix Radio Station, awaiting to hear from you.
Or you can email me at delton4marin@gmail.com, or you can also do that at ashbertsouthernmixr@gmail.com. And if there's any information in your village, in your city, in your town, and you want to pass on the message right here on Information Update and On Point, kindly do so. We will be acknowledging it, and we would be spreading the information and spreading the word to those who haven't heard. I want to say good morning to Mr. Magdaleno and Fiona of Ladyville Highlights. I want to say thanks for your particular continued support. As Judith Ramirez, I can't stop bigging you up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Carmela Cacho, likewise. I want to as well say Christine Zuniga. I can't stop bigging you up. I want to say greetings going out to you. Auntie Clarine, greetings going out to you as well. Yolanda Sambala Rogers, greetings going out to you as well. All right, and normally when I do information update, I normally big up people that are on, and I guess for this time around, you must be on, and I must big up 91.7 DIFA Community Radio, 100.1 FM Hamalal Radio, Henry Miguel, Selector SS12 gauge. That's my brother. Large up yourself. Big Bad Rugged Flores as well. Sir Rodney Nunez, greetings to you. All right, Sir Mr. Roches. Hope the meeting was successful, and I know that it was in Dangriga yesterday at 6. And we should be hearing more from you. But again, folks, this is what we do. This is what I do. I'm of service. Laquida Lanford, I want to say greetings going to Laquida. Eugene Medina, I want to say greetings going to you. Salim Etadmad, greetings going to Dr. Manohar Roy, greetings going to Ms. Margarita Burrows, greetings going to you as well. All right, and for those of you who are watching George Town for Life crew, greetings to you, Mrs. Catherine Martinez, Mama, and Mr. Lazarus Martinez, greetings going to you. All right, my aunt and uncle, good morning. Greetings going out to you as well. For those of you out there, if it is morning in your part of the woods as well, your state, your country, your city, I want to acknowledge you. If it is night, I want to acknowledge you as well. If it is afternoon, I want to acknowledge you. If it is evening, I want to acknowledge you from the bottom of my heart. All right, Ali Shull, I want to say thanks for watching, Ali Shull. Hope that everything is fine and everything is okay. You're listening and you're watching to Information Update. And for those of you who want to know what the show is all about, it is telling you what's in the news that we have, and then at the same time it's an update of what's in the news, and it's not different from what you will hear on the other news media. All right, Jane Martinez, I want to say blessings to you, Jane. Greetings going to you, and thanks for watching, thanks for listening. All right, Jane Martinez, thanks for listening to Information Update and On Point again. Greetings to you. She's saying good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Jane. Have yourself a blessed day, Jane. All right. And again, this is going to be on my YouTube channel, Ashbert Southern Mix, and on my Facebook, page. Continue to share. And again, if you have a business, thanks for watching, Jane. Thanks for watching as usual. And again, for information update on point, my name is Delton Marin. If you want to be a part of the show, you can do that during the week as well. I can't accommodate anybody right now because my phone is about to run down. And I do not hesitate in having guests. I would like to hear from you. This is what information update is all about. For you to get the information out there to people, for them to be updated. That is why I call it information update. The information should be coming from you and as well from me once I get it, and then I would be sending it out there for the people. And then on point is just to make sure that we deal with it and we are on point. We do not add to it. We do not take away from it. That's the reason why the show is called Information Update on Point. All right. And on Tuesdays, we normally have the show called Reality Check, which is aired on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. But if you notice, I started last Tuesday. Our first show for the new year was on Tuesday, just before my birthday, all right, which was the 4th. And we started it at 5 o'clock in the evening. So I just want to say again that our shows, information update and on point, is normally during the course of the week. And I want to say that we are going to be doing this for the remainder of the week. But weekend, we normally have a show called Easy Squeeze, which is on Saturday. We normally start from 6:30 all the way to 8:30. Whereby we do big ups. That's live on Southern Mix Radio. And again, for those of you, you can just search Southern Mix Radio and you will be hearing the music that is being played on Southern Mix Radio. And we will be dealing with that for you as well. But again, my videos, my shows are on the Facebook platform. If you and I are friends, you can go look at them and you will hear the big ups, because this is the most important thing that I do. I like to big up people. I like to let people know more about you. Prukante, greetings going out to you as well. Darren Hines, big up yourself. All right. Juan Obando, I want to say big up to you as well. Right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is information update and on point with yours to the Delton Marin. And for all my classmates, all right, for all my families and friends, for all people who do not know me but who are using this platform as a way. And again, I will use my platform for positivity only. This is a way for me to get the message across. And yes, I am aware that you can have your own show as well. But for me, this is what I do. I have 20 years experience in media broadcasting. Not boasting in any way, I'm just saying it. I have 20 years experience in media broadcasting, and this is what I do. On a whole, I love to conduct interviews. And by the way, let me say this to everybody out there listening. Mia Rush, my niece, you all right? Greetings to you as well, my dear. Rascoto, family Alan, big up Dennis, and my granny and cousin at the same time, Virginia Velasquez. She got my granny name, so that my granny and cousin at the same time come back to life. I want to say this, the Castillo family in Cayo. I want to say this. If you're listening and you're watching, I am a person that have 20 years experience in media, TV, radio. Due to COVID, I am doing this from the confines of my own home. I don't have sponsors. But if sponsors want to come in, you can do that. I have my online radio, which I'm trying to put together and try to get a transmitter and try to work and make sure that I advertise and sign up and register my business so that I too, because I'm studying at the present moment, try to get some money and, you know, help certain ends to meet for pay my internet bill, electricity bill, my water bill, etc., and take care of some expenses that I would incur since I'm studying currently. And yes, today is Friday. 3 days ago, I remember birthday. It was, well, it was 2 days ago, I remember birthday. And if you want to do any interview, you are around my area, or you see this show and you want to do an interview, you can just let me know. You email me, delton4marin@gmail.com, or ashbertsoudonmixr@gmail.com, and then you call me at any one of the numbers that I had just made mention of, any one of the numbers. All right, and you can as well get to me through this show, and we can have the interview. If you want to invite me to your home with COVID protocols in place for us to record the interview and then later on play it, we can also do that. This is what information update and on point is, because for me, I believe that it is good that we get to know you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I am talking to you, woman. I'm talking to you, the man. I'm talking to you, the police officer, the soldier, the doctor, the owner of a local business, you know, the garbage collector, the security, the teacher, the nurse, the maiden, the maid, the caretaker, the politician, the soldier, the retiree, the retired. We are talking about people who are making a difference in their community for people to know what they do. The artists out there, all right, the musician out there, what the person who is taking care of the home out there, the mom who may not have a job but she takes care of her family, the father who might have been injured but has no way of getting back his injured money or her injured money. This is what I do. If you want us to go to you and have an interview, and then we can record it for us to play it on Reality Check or Information Update and On Point, just let me know. All right? Yeah, so big up yourself, Jen. Large up yourself, all right? And if you have a local business, just let me know as well. I will promote it. If you have a shop and you have snacks there to sell, just let me know. All right? My phone is off, folks, so put in a comment in the comment section. My phone just actually went off. I'm using this desktop that I have here. So just let me know. All right? And thanks very much, Jane. All right? Big up yourself, Jane Martinez. And again, like I told you people, if you want us to have our interview, all right, let me use the mic now. If you want us to have that interview and you want us to promote you, this is what Information Update and On Point is all about. All right, it is for me to promote you. I want to pick up my sister Edith Marin. I want to say greetings to you. And people in Dangriga, my message to you, let us take back Grigadang. Let us take our town. Let's not use it to reckless, senseless violence. I know people are living in fear after those 2 shootings. I know the guy that got shot because he made these. All right? He made these was touching, and I would normally buy. All right? Support the local business. But again, if you are one of those that want to promote you, let me know. You are a nurse and you want to give us a talk about COVID-19, why it's important to take the vaccine. Let me hear from you. You are a person and you don't want to take the vaccine and you have your reasons, not to try to win people on your side, or not to try to, discourage people, but we would welcome you to talk to us about the reasons why you are taking that particular stand, either it be from a personal perspective or from a religious perspective. We would accommodate you. Why we would accommodate you is simply because it is good for us to hear this person has taken the COVID-19 vaccine, but this person on the other side is reluctant and does not want to take it for obvious reasons. And that is of paramount importance, my brothers and sisters, my people. That is paramount importance. And when it comes to church, if you are a church-going person and you so believe that the COVID-19 vaccine is the mark of the beast, and you want to come on my show and talk about it, then fine. Then I can also invite somebody who is going to rebut that, who's going to fight that by saying no, it is not. So be it, because that is how we get messages out there to information update and on point, by having both sides. We don't want to just stick to one side, because the only way you can describe a 25 cents or a 5 cents is looking at both sides. And I learned that. All right. So I want to be big up Senior Superintendent, Regional Commander of the Stan Creek District, and as well Toledo District, Bamshan Daniel Bamshan Arzu, Daniel Arzu Senior. I want to say blessings to you, sir, and along with your police officers, your sergeant, anybody in command after you, big them up, and also to your supervisor, and as well the Commissioner of Police, Clyde Chester Williams. Commissioner, if you're listening to me right now, if you want to be on the information update, Commissioner, just let me know too as well. I would like to have your you, Commissioner, and to any of the ministers out there, anyone. I know we might have to get to your CU or get to your secretary before you would come on, but to me, if you are somebody of high caliber and status, it's because the people put you there, right, Minister? And it will be good. It doesn't matter to me which minister, from which state, from which country, from wherever. And I'm just talking universal. And I would like to have anyone and the minister chatting with us. What's their plan forward? How has the government been able to pull through certain things? And what do you think the people are saying about your governance and your party? Let's not talk about the previous one. Let's talk about the current one. Because if we want to talk about the previous one, then anybody from the previous government, or we don't have to go there, anybody from the current government and the ones that are in from the previous government, but your opposition, and you want to make your mark, let me know. Like Minister Shine Barrow, I invite you for my show. And those watching who might know him, forward him a text, tell him Delton Marin from Information Update on the Point would like to have a chat with him. And trust me, I would enjoy that. Honorable Patrick Jason Faber, you are one too that I would like to have a conversation with regarding where you as the party leader, where, you know, stands are in terms of some of the things that are transpiring in the entire country. And yes, our Prime Minister, Honorable John Abrasena, I would like to have a conversation with you. Honorable Cordell Hyde, I would like to have a conversation with you. I am not taking side. From the BPP, I would like to have a conversation with you. I would like to have a conversation with anybody, any political party who would be willing to give up their time to grace me with my questions as well. This is what Information Update is all about. This is what On Point is all about. And this is what Reality Check is all about. And the people would be happy, I can guarantee you, to hear from you, to see you, and as well to learn certain things, or for them to ask their particular questions, not just only when it's press conference, because they want to hear. Health Minister, it would be good to hear what's up with the DHS, Department of Health Services. Just like how the United States had Fauci, wasn't it almost the same that we had Dr. Manza? People, would you agree, or would you disagree to agree, or would you agree to agree? All right. And thanks for sharing, Jane. Thanks for sharing. I want to applaud you, Jane. Thanks for sharing as well. Quadflow, I want to say thanks as well. So this is Information Update right here On Point with yours truly, Delton Marin. And yeah. And again, that's my full name, people, Delton Marin. So anyway, you feel comfortable, but I will use Delton as well. I know they have senior, which is myself, and then they have junior. All right, but don't worry. You normally know it's me, because my son kind of shy and won't do these type of stuff as well, right? But again, I want to big you up. This is what Information Update is all about. Oh, and I want to say this. I saw Information Update On Point. I saw, I know, and I will say this, that in a public meeting on the 21st of November 2021, Mr. Daniel Arzu has made it clear to the public on a meeting, those who attended the meeting, and it's on record that he is going to be contesting the village council elections in Georgetown whenever that day comes in the month of March. And as we speak, there was supposed to be a handing over between Mayamopan and Georgetown Water Board today. I say this to say that the term of the water boards is 3 years, but a new water board was appointed on the 3rd of November 2021, just, you could say, 2 months ago, because the 3rd of November has passed, and the 3rd of December has passed, and the 3rd of January for this new year has passed. And there was supposed to be a handing over today. Mayamopan and Georgetown had one board, but then now they are saying that they want a split board. But yet again, due to some mismanagement and certain things that Mayamopan is not happy with, which were only being talked about and not being brought to the public's eye until after certain things and money being spent due to certain particular reason from the president, they are saying that they wanted a split. So that transpired from since before 2021, so that's 2020. And they had said that they wanted to split the board so that they can have their own board and Georgetown would have its own board. Actually, Georgetown had its own board. I know I was chairperson twice, and Georgetown had its own board running the water, but after and stuff like that, and then it was going. And some of these people have meters, some of them don't have meters. Now, when it comes to that, then somewhere along the line, some chairperson went in and made a decision. And I will say this openly, I did not recall any chairperson from Georgetown stating that they wanted to have Mayamopan and Georgetown join and make one water board. First and foremost, as well, on point information update as we speak, Mayamopan and Georgetown are sharing one cemetery, which I believe that it is time that they have their own cemetery. Why? Because they have a new site. They have first site and second site, and the old site, which is the Mayamopan said, then they have first site and second site. If politicians can give them a new site and a first site and a second site, then why is it that they are still burying in our own Georgetown? I am not taking sides here. I am calling it as is, and it is a concern that the people are asking and saying. They have a new site. They are bigger than us 3 times, folks. But yet, there was a boundary. Now, this is, let's get this clear. There was a boundary. And the boundary of Georgetown, when Mayamopan comes from there, they bury in Georgetown. So the cemetery is in Georgetown. But again, former Minister Melvin Halls went to the cemetery in 2014, 2015, thereabout, and bulldozed 10 acres without the consultation of the village council, and had Mayamopan utilizing half of the area, and it is still in Georgetown without consultation of the people. But if they can get new site and old site, if they can get 2 new sites and have more people than Georgetown, then why is it that they did not as well apply, or the minister at that time did not put them into having their own cemetery? And that is the concern that the people are asking. And I'm saying this because it was said in the particular meeting, and I'm saying it as well on my show. Respect to the people of Mayamopan, but that is a concern. Now, when it comes to the water board, today it was supposed to be the handing over, but then only Georgetown and Mayamopan right now would have been doing handing over for water board, and village council election is coming up in the month of March. Why the rush? So I personally was saying that, you know what, for me, I don't want to take over any position from anybody if I would be in that particular show. So I would like that be taken care of after village council election. But for some reason, they're adamant. Those who want to take it over are adamant that they want this water board to be dealt with right now, although the term will be 3 years. But only Georgetown and Mamopan would have been handing over today for a new water board. But I'm not hearing from other communities. So I'm calling on Minister of Rural Development, Minister Rekena, Oscar Rekena, to look into this matter. Minister Rodwell Ferguson, you are the area rep for Stanquick West. Why rush? Why not wait until due processing being followed? Because in a meeting, you said, Honorable Rodwell Ferguson, that there was going to be a change with the bylaws governing water board, but up until now there is none. And I'm not saying this because I'm into political thing. I don't play that. No, I call a spade a spade. Yes, I'm gonna get into trouble for being boisterous, and for being open. All right, Miss Prukante, I big you up already, my dear, as usual. Big up yourself. Good afternoon to you, and hope that everything is working out just fine for you. Again, so I must tell you, and why I said that is because why the rush? When we hear the water boards are being changed, let's do that from a unilateral scale, man, universal level. Let's do that all together in one, man. Why this is, why need to facilitate this community ahead of the others? For me, I would want these people to serve out their term. What is the bite? What is the rush? I understand what the RCDOs are doing, Mr. Avila, Mr. Osorio. They are doing what they are tasked to do. They have to carry out what they do, so I don't blame them in any way. But why the rush? That is just what I say. And I say to say this, that in that case, village council elections are coming up in March. Like I said, Mr. Daniel Arzu Sr. has made his candidacy known in a public meeting on the 21st. As he will be contesting the village council election. I interviewed an individual the other day who is part of the current council as well, and he was saying that he's thinking about it, but I have not seen anything and heard anything from him, and I want to play those interviews pretty soon. I interviewed as well Marin Lee, a young lady that is from Georgetown, and then I also interviewed Bert Madness Martinez, and it's on record. I have the videos, only left for me to play them. And as well, when I look at social media, I saw Mr. D. Original Gar, owner of Monigar Service, and also Monigar Cleaning Service, who has as well put on Georgetown for Life on social media, expressing his candidacy as chairperson. So, up to what I know right now, I can safely say that I know Mr. Daniel Arzu and Mr. Delbert Garcia Jr. will be running for village council elections in Georgetown in the month of May. Right now, the current chairperson is Desmond Ramatical, and any one of those gentlemen will be taken over. And when whosoever won the water board that Georgetown should formulate, because Mamopan is adamant on the splitting, the chairman will automatically become a part of the water board along with another councillor. But as is, I have not seen any post from Senior Superintendent Daniel Arzu from Bamshan, but I have seen the post from Delbert Garcia Sr., but I have not seen the councillors. Because I get to understand that history tells us that one time village council was appointment. It was never election. But somewhere along the line, it becomes political. I served in Georgetown 2 times, and God help me. And nobody can tell me that I did not try my best. There are those people who could have made sure that certain things happen, but they fold their arms to watch you fail. But I'm happy to be from Georgetown. Despite everything, I work with young people every day. I have my youth group. I work with people every day. I have my Jordel summer campers, Jordelayers, we call them, Jordeliers. I have those children every summer that I work with, instilling godliness, instilling, good moral values in them, and work with them through sports. And I continue to do that, along with having my particular talk show, along with having, working with young people on a daily basis. But I say to say this, whenever you have any chairperson coming in, that chairperson should be able to work with everybody. It doesn't matter who voted for you or who didn't. Just make sure that you put in your particular work to transform your community. And that is for any community. So whosoever you have your chairman, let us know. When we do our information update and on point on Monday at 11 a.m. again, and we will try to do, if you people are saying we can do it twice for the day, but I chose 11 in the morning and 5 in the evening, John, let me know. If you want us to just do it one time for the day, fine, along with a little bit of interaction through people with guests. But village council elections coming up in 60 days time plus, and whosoever is running in your community, for me, I would like to set up a debate. I would like to set up a debate to hear from both candidates. When I run, there was no debate. But if anybody asks me any question about my tenure, I would be able to oblige them. But time has passed, but no problem. I am not running away from anything. But for me, I would like to set up a debate. I would like to set up a debate between the candidates for us to hear their plan and for us to hear how they would move the community forward. Because there's high need that we do. I appreciate, yes, partnership and that camaraderie, that camaraderie level. But when you look at the running of a community, it should be run by itself and the people that dwell therein, along with the leaders, because they make it possible. But if you're going to combine two communities, that not work like that. You might be doing it for water board and stuff like that, but eventually there will be some discrepancy, there'll be somewhere or the other that, there'll be some crying that, there'll be crying wolf, and eventually a scapegoat to try to run away and get away from, and that is what is catching us. And the current water board chairman is Fabian Castillo, and stuff like that, but Mamopan is going to be doing their own, and if they have their way, the chairman for Mamopan would be Mr. Constance Tiol, as is. But, and I must say this, yes, I have been asked to, I've been appointed to be the president of the water board, the chairman of the water board. But for me, I want due process to be followed. I would like that the people in the current water board right now serve out their term until March. And even if it costs me that people may have a change of heart and say, well, we don't want Delton, no problem. I'm still happy. Because somewhere along the line, I smell politics rearing its ugly head in all of this. I smell politics in all of this. And that's to me, I would like them to serve out their term. Then after that, we start anew. Why rush? Village council election, they come in a March, man. Why not just wait until then? Make people put their heads together, because we want as well that we do the right thing. So I don't want to be a part of that. I'm sorry. All right. And yeah, I would want to know what about Pro is asking about Sanoman Water Board. Well, Pro, based on what I know, Jarton, my plan is splitting, like I said, right? And today would have been a handing over, but I don't know why they rush. Although they said they approved the water board list from the 3rd of November. Nothing is wrong with that. But why not just wait until village council election, people? Because election, they come up pretty soon for village council. Like I said, one time village council was appointed, there was no election. But I don't know why. Politics has gained control of the people, and we have to be educated about how politics work. No minister would like to lose in any way. But you can't be just favorable to one particular side and left the other. Because when you watch it, you might be saying that a lot of these people with a political color pushing the issue, not looking at what the other community is all about. They have to respect what the other community is all about, and that is where I stand. That is where I stand. When it comes to San Juan and Santa Rosa, I don't know if they have a joint water board, but I am not hearing any cries. Only here about Georgetown and Maimupan. Maimupan is saying that Georgetown. Maimupan, first of all, I must tell you, there's the employee, there's Bill Lucas who is working, and from the 1st of January, we had a water problem. He can't get any materials to work because everything has been seized and blocked, and no access to any funds, no access to any materials to go and work on, maybe change a saddle, change a valve, and get the glue, etc. There's none of that, so he can't do that because everything has been put on hold due to the change that they wanted. Well, I respect that, but again, why the rush? Well, I'm going to be checking and keeping forth, and if I get any information, I will be back to share with you. But again, Prue County, I have not heard anything regarding that. Okay, because I think they are or a process. I think because they are trying to split as well. So, Prue, are you saying that San Juan and Santa Rosa, they have joint water board? Because I don't know if they are trying to split again. Again, that is because of some form of shenanigans taking place. Our site like that. I don't know the underlying factor, and I will not put my nose into the business of San Juan and Santa Rosa, but something is wrong there, like Maimupan and Georgetown, that they want to split. Or it's because of new government has taken over, and maybe it was a red person in charge, so they want to get rid of that red person and put in a blue. Or maybe it was a blue person in there, but the blue person not do nothing, so they want to put somebody else competent. That's what I would see. Oh, so San Juan and Santa Rosa has a joint board. Ooh la la. But I do not hear about them doing any handing over today. Maybe, I don't know. But again, I want to say that. So for Georgetown, we have Daniel Arzu running for chairman, and we have Delbert Garcia Jr. running for chairman. And if there's anybody that coming up to run for chairman, I would like that. And I'd like to have a debate with them. Have a debate, one on one side, one on the other. And for you people who are watching this for Georgetown for life, or watching, and you're a Georgetownian, email me at Delton for Marin. What questions? Email me and put in. Do me a favor, people. I need your help. I need your help. Email me, Delton for Marin, Delton Delton for Marin. Let me put it in the bottom. My email. I'll put my email in the bottom for you so that you could email me. Email me right now, Delton for Marin. All right. Email me right now, folks. The reason I am asking is I want you all at gmail.com. I want you all to email me your questions that you would like to ask these gentlemen. That's my email. Email me at Delton for Marin. All right. For you to email your questions that you would like to ask Mr. Delbert Garcia Jr. And I would like 10 questions. You can email me one, others, and I will get them. Email me some questions that you would like to ask Delbert Garcia, and email me some questions that you would like to ask Mr. Daniel Arzu. And if there's any other chairman that will be running up, please, I will highlight that as well, and I'm going to as well make mention of that. All right, I would like to so I'm putting it in the chat box here. Email me questions. It says email me questions to ask both candidates. I am doing this to set the precedence. Both candidates. All right, both candidates. Both candidates are running for chairman. For chairman, and I'll put their names because I only have two. All right, that is right. I will have who are. I'll put it right there. Who are. I'll put that right there. I'll put Mr. That's what I do right now, people. So just bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. I have Daniel Arzu. Daniel Arzu. All right, Daniel Arzu. Daniel Arzu. That's senior. Senior. And Daniel Arzu and Mr. and Mr. Delbert Garcia Jr. I'm doing this, folks, so just bear with me. Garcia Jr. All right. I am doing this, and again, I am doing this because I think it is of paramount importance. So if you have anybody, if you know these guys and you are from Georgetown, or please let me put some ellipses here, meaning Georgetown people only. Sorry, I apologize if I did not make it clear. I would like that Georgetown only. This is for Georgetown, Georgetown, Georgetown people only. This is only confined to Georgetown. All right, with respect to everybody. Georgetown only. Georgetown people only, please. All right, so if you are from Georgetown and you live here, let me get some questions that you might want to ask Mr. Daniel Arzu, and you might want to ask Mr. Delbert Garcia. And that is what I practically would want for you to set the pace. And because I am thinking about having a debate with the contestants. I don't know if they will agree to that, but I wish that they would, so that we could see how best we can strategize. So if you are from Georgetown, you live here, email me questions to ask both candidates, and I will not share those questions with anybody. I will keep them until when it's time for us to meet, and I would like to have, and I would ask them to join the show, and I would like to have both of them at the same time responding to the questions. I wouldn't share the questions with them. I would just read it out as they appear. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask Delbert Garcia, you have any question that you would like to ask Daniel Arzu, just let me know. Email me at delton4marin@gmail.com. All right, let me see if I have any final comments from anybody. But again, this is going to be repeated. It's going to be on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel, Ashbert Southern Mix, and it stays on Facebook. So if you are one of those who will be watching a repeat of this, I want to say thanks for watching a repeat. And if you are one of those that want to be a part of Information Update on Point and Reality Check, just let me know. I do interviews. You want me to go and you have a story to tell? Invite me. I can't wait. Invite me. Let me know. With the protocols put in place, invite me. Let me know. And again, like I told you, 2 gentlemen so far on the list for running for village council elections. And I would like to have a debate. But even if I don't have a debate, I would like and I would love to have a debate. I would like to say that I want them as well to answer some questions. So if you are from Georgetown, email me questions that you would like to ask. All right, Mr. Delbert Garcia, make the question specific to Delbert Garcia. Make the question specific to Daniel Arzu. Big up yourself to Amor Rams. Large up, man. I want big up, right? All right, family. Large up. And just big up yourself, Rams. I hope you're okay and getting ready for another level of studies and family. All right, so want to say big up Candy Kisses, big up Nicole Dawson. I Karish Tillit. I want to say big up Saulo, big up yourself as well. And yeah, Amorams, big up Lizette, large up yourself. And want to say big up to everybody as well. Can't stop bigging up as well. All right, Carisha McKay. All right, Maxine Carisha McKay. Greetings going to blessings coming out your way as well. I want to say my kudos to you. Charette Jean, if I not big up Charette, you know, they will make sure that they straighten me. She like Madia. All right. But again, folks, I want to big up Jane Martinez. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Tamar Rubio, thanks for sharing. Candidate Wool, blessings coming up your way as well. Judith Ramirez, big up. Pru Kante, your support is immense. I love you for that. You always keep me up. Big up yourself. Thanks. I can't stop. Thanks. All right. I know you're ready, me there. You always dep because one thing for you for in a class, as they say, let Amorams do this. Or she don't say she will do 3, and I only tell her 1, you know. But big up, enough love at all times, right? Hope that we continue to work together while we try to, you know, raise ourselves in terms of our educational level. So it's always nice to work with you. I'm not doing this. I'm not saying this for you to feel good, but I you know the type of person I am. You know, in and out, I must applaud you, and as well, and I make much of you whether you are on air or not, right? So, and you continue to support me too. So big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. All right, and I happy I had a fancy invite too, you know. Although I banned the judge, so I happy I had a fancy invite. All right, so what big up Kerwin Ramirez. Because invite people are so smart set of people. So I had a fancy invite too. All right, I want to big up Dak Ramirez, got to big up Jose Alaman, Jose Lupe Alaman, the chairman of Invite. I want to say thanks. Mark Thomas, greetings to you, Uncle Mark. Scar Jean, what's up? Big up yourself too as well. And you continue to keep it up as well. Folks, just allow me 3 more minutes in the building and I'm doing the show, and I will be as well signing off here. This is information update on point, and please make sure that you watch a repeat, share it with your friends. Georgetownians, you are being tasked. Email delton4marin@gmail.com. We have people running for village council election. So far, we have 2 persons who have placed their name as well, and it is on social media, so that is making it official. As well, we have Daniel Arzu Jr. and we have Delbert Garcia Jr. I'm going to repeat myself. Sorry if I may sound redundant, but I would like to have a debate. We'd like to arrange a debate with these 2 gentlemen. And if they have anybody else coming in to run for chairman, then I would also put the name in. But as is, I am aware of 2. One who made it categorically clear in a public meeting, and the other who posted on Facebook. And right now I'm thinking about getting some questions that would be important to ask both gentlemen so far. If you are from Georgetown, you live here, what would be questions to ask? I would like you to give me a question each, all right, so that we could do that. So again, I would narrate down to 24 questions, 12 for Delbert and 12 for Mr. Arzu. 12 questions. So, but I would like 1 question from each person. I don't want one to live in from here. You put your name, you email me, and your particular question. But I'm going to hammer this, continue to push this until I get some questions. But you can email me as well your particular question, or WhatsApp me at any one of the particular numbers. But again, once you are from Georgetown, all right? You must be from Georgetown. This is for Georgetownians only. And I would encourage the other communities to do the same. Have a debate. A lot of people want to run up for position, but you want to find out, and yes, you may know them, but you want to really find out from them certain things, and you want to hear from them, since they might not be going to your house because of COVID. All right, they might not go because it is election time. The current chairperson and his executive will be dissolved, and then prior to the election. But then I know that people will not be going to your home, and if that so happen, they might just be on the road trying to campaign from there, taking it serious. Or you might see flyers, and as soon as we get flyers, I will be showing them to as well right here. But I want to be the one to let the cat out of the bag. Georgetownans, we know that Bamshan is running. We know that Jer is running. Let us ask the questions, get some questions for both gentlemen. Once you're for Georgetown, email me your questions. I'm the first to do that as well. So email me delton4marin@gmail.com the questions that you want to ask Mr. Delbert, and I will be looking at them. So I'll be cross-checking my email and making sure that, and as soon as you send me, I will be responding to you. All right. Again, you must be from Georgetown. With that, I want to say thanks to my producer, Elton Marin. All right. I want to say Rodney Nunes, my bedroom. Thanks very much. Eugene Medina, thanks very much. For those who might be wondering, my phone battery is low, so I'm going to be trying to charge it. So if you're trying to call me, you will not get to me right now. Well, this has been information update and on point at this time. Want to big up Candy Teol, want to big up Tamari Rubio, Jane Martinez, Rodney Nunez, want to big up as well Sergeant Abner Marakin, big up Sergeant Dan Martinez, big up my brother Jerry Carter, large up Crad Flo, big up Prukante. I want to say thanks. Judith Ramirez, big up yourself. Amorams, what's up? Thanks for your support at all times. Mr. Joseph Roches, thank you very much as well. Senior, all right, Regional Commander Bamshan, thanks. The original car, thanks for the big up as well and letting me know as well. Chairman Ramatikal, big up yourself. Caliente, big up yourself too as well. My niece Brits, big up Dennis Norales, DJ Delton from management of Southern Mix Radio. Again, this is going to be on my YouTube page, and it's on my Facebook page, but make sure that you get it on as well. And if you are changing water boards to today or anytime in this month, people, let me know. San Juan, Santa Rosa, Santa Cruz, Mayan Ping, San Pablo, Red Bank, San Juan, Copen, Independence, Mango Creek. Make I know what's up in our area. Bea Vista, what's up to man? Although we're in a PG, but what's up? Pomona, what's up? Hope Creek, what's up, people? Silk Grass, yeah, Wigan and Hopkins, and Bite, Katesa, that what happened? City, what's up? We are here, people. We are here, man. Come on, let me hear from your community. What's cooking? What's cooking? What's happening? I know we are taking ourselves extreme caution when it comes to the COVID-19 and the variant. Where the IHU stand for? Is it the I hate you variant? Where the IHU variant where they find in France? What does that mean? IHU variant. Because anyway, I just want to know, what does IHU variant mean? We know we have a Delta, we have the Omicron, but what do these terms mean? Ministry of Health or somebody, the health personnel, could you please help Delton Marin? Because he's asking the question, what does Omicron, what that mean? How do we arrive at these COVID variant name? How do we arrive at those names? What does IHU stand for? What does it mean? I know that ILU, I love you, but is it IHU, I hate you variant? What does Omicron? What does the Delta? What do it mean? No, I am asking because I don't know. And if I don't know, I want to know. All right? And I'm not ashamed of saying I don't know. I don't know. So what does it mean? All right? And hey, folks, once again, are you ready, parents, to send your kids back to school? Hybrid learning. And again, I want to thank you for the show, for listening to me, for information update on the point. God be with you. God take total control of your life, and whatever it is, positivity in health, best in health, positivity in every single thing. May you be blessed. may be looked up upon. And as well, and if you want to support my show, email me at delton4marin@gmail.com along with the questions for the chairpersons if you're from Georgetown that are contesting the election for village council. And as well, if you want to support me in any given way, let me know. And check Anne-Marie Guerra Kiddies Boutique. Check her out online. All right, she is online. So check out Anne-Marie Guerra. Tell her Delton made the recommendation to you. So I want to big up Marcia. I want to say thanks for you as well. All right. So big up Christine Zuniga, Judith Ramirez. All right. Big up yourself, Jojo. Thanks for your support. And all of you, my folks, Mayor Robert Mariano, big up yourself. Mayor Wagner, there in Belize City. I want to say big up to all the mayor, Mayor Truck Dakayo. All right. All the mayors from north to south, east to west. Big up yourself. As to the Glaciers, large up yourself, Melissa. Melissa Shaw. Greetings going out to you as well. And the cases, once again, Nicole Dawson, big up yourself. And yeah, Karen, large up yourself. And thanks for listening as well. All right. So I want to say big up. Continue to listen. Continue to watch. This has been Information Update. May God bless. You take care. And you take care of each other. And love you all. Continue to support Delton Marin Information Update on Point and Reality Check Show. This is right here live on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much. And may God bless each one of you. As we end with our Itarala rhythm.